Hi, I'm Karina Cornelio, and this is my review of the CEO of Zappos, Hsieh. I chose the CEO of Zappos, Hsieh, because he's a successful entrepreneur. At the early age of 9 years old, he decided to start a business making a worm farm, then later moved on to making buttons in middle school.
Entrepreneurs in general have this kind of insatiable curiosity about almost anything and everything. And so I think part of it is curiosity means that you're always wanting to learn more, and you don't go in thinking that you have all the answers, because I think whether it's people or companies that think they know all the answers, that's kind of when they stop growing and stop learning. And part of being an entrepreneur means you need to constantly learn and adapt and so on.
In college, Hsieh decided to enter the pizza business. That's where he met Alfred Lin, who was reselling his pizza by the slice for profit. After discovering this, Hsieh approached Alfred Lin, and the Zappos partnership was born. Zappos started off as an online shoe retailer and later expanded to clothing. In 2009, they were acquired by Amazon and are now a multi-billion-dollar company. Zappos became successful because of their dedication to providing the best customer service. Instead of using their profits on marketing campaigns, they would use it to improve their customer service experience. In 2015, Zappos implemented Holacracy, which is a form of self-management. Holacracy is a system of which decision-making is made by self-organizing teams rather than management hierarchy.
This is Adam. He goes to work every day and senses tensions within his organization. The feeling that something could be better than it currently is. In one case, it's a task or responsibility that no one owns. In another, it's an inefficient and wasteful process. How can he improve the way things work? First, he turns to his manager, Karen, but she's overwhelmed and can't make all the decisions. So employees rely on consensus building and politics, but that's too slow, and things get stuck. When they can't influence each other effectively, all people can do is protect their turf. Ultimately, they disengage, and the entire organization suffers. Holacracy is a new way of organizing your company. It's designed to remove obstacles so work can get done faster, with more clarity and more autonomy. With Holacracy in place, instead of trying to convince his boss to act, Adam can propose getting the authority he needs to act on his own. He goes to a special meeting designed to achieve incremental improvements in the way things are organized. It follows a disciplined process that gives everyone a voice, but without the tyranny of consensus. In the meeting, Adam gets more authority to fix issues himself, so he can move forward without requiring his manager's help. In this way, Holacracy distributes leadership throughout the company, empowering everyone to be an entrepreneur in their roles. Instead of serving the boss and fighting the status quo, everyone drives continual improvement, serving the purpose and the customers.
Zappos chose Holacracy because they wanted to enable their employees to self-direct their work and act more like an entrepreneur. Employees are given the freedom to express their creative talents that would otherwise be restricted by a job description.
If you ask different people, what their goals in life are, and then whatever answer they give you, if you ask them why, and then they'll give you another answer. But if you ask why enough times, almost everyone ultimately comes down to the answer that whatever they're pursuing, whatever their goal is, they believe will ultimately make them happy once they accomplish that goal. And so I just think it's interesting that as humans, we're all ultimately seeking happiness. We may have different beliefs of what will bring us happiness, but ultimately we're all looking for the same thing. And that's one of the things that ties all of us together and allows us to relate to each other.
Zappos' mantra is to decide and act, which means to take the initiative to solve problems and act on it, not rely on management hierarchy to decide the problems for you.
Probably the most important thing is make sure that whatever you do, whether it's starting a company or taking a job or whatever, just make sure that whatever it is, that it's something that you're passionate about. And it's something where when you're doing it, you feel more alive. And if don't get tricked or sidetracked by a job that's more prestigious or offers more money or whatever if it's not something that you're passionate about.